Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Voyage Community Podcast after the World Music Concert, May 4th, 2024, at Fox Music House, North Charleston, South Carolina, as a part of the North Charleston Arts Fest 2024. The Voyage Band and Mr. Bernogi played their hearts out, left it all on the stage, and we just wanted to take this moment to have a community talk back for those of you listening now and in the future, from North Charleston to the Republic of Chad to the neighborhoods and the nations. We're going to take time to introduce who is here presently for you, the audience, and we're going to open up the discussion centered around Voyage and what does Voyage provoke in you? And number two, where are you going next? And question number three that we'll be discussing is, what are you working on right now, and how can others help you achieve that in 2024? So my name's Chad Valechik. I'll be your host this evening, and I am going to pass the mic to my lovely and beautiful wife to introduce herself, and then we'll pass it down the line so that you guys get a chance to meet who is on this podcast.
Hey people, my name is Ashley Valechik, and like Chad said, I am Chad's wife, and I am the woman that was on the keys tonight.
Hello everyone, my name is Bellery, and known today as Petit Solo, and I was on the guitar.
Hi everybody, hi North Charleston, USA, Africa, everywhere. My name is Mr. Bernogi, so I'm a musician and songwriter. And tonight was great playing with everybody that introduced himself and other people like Tristan and Tyron that are not right here. But yeah, this is the whole team like this.
Awesome. So thank you everybody for those introductions, and taking the next step, let's jump right in to the Q&A. And our first question that I'm going to pass the mic back to Ashley is, when you think of the word voyage, what does it provoke in you?
I think the first thing that I think of is go, discover something new, and so yeah, I think it is a word like I'm traveling, discovering something that I've never seen before, and I'm going to experience something, and so yeah, that's what it provokes.
Well, for someone coming from the other side of the continent, I think voyage for me is bringing some new culture, playing with musicians with different background and thousands of miles away from your country, and you introduce this culture to some people that never seen this before. I think that's what voyage really means for me.
Okay, so the word voyage for me, when I think voyage, I can directly see differences, how we can melt differences into a new thing, a new material. It's like a building. You bring yourself, meeting other people, so both of y'all can bring something new. And voyage means adventure for me. So you will see good things, bad things, and what is called maybe weakness in your place, maybe strength in another place. So for me, voyage is more of an adventure and the mix of culture.
Awesome, man. So as you've heard some of the answers, for those of you listening, I just encourage you to take time reflect on your own, and whether it's journaling or just taking a moment to pause this podcast right now and ask yourself, what does the word voyage provoke in you? And for me, as we've been praying, dreaming about this night, about this moment of the World Music Concert here at North Charleston, coming together from near and far as a bridge of the neighborhoods and the nations. For me, I think about faith, and to take that step of going to unfamiliar places, lands, people. It takes a lot of faith. It takes a lot of trust in God, and there's nothing better than doing it together. And that's why we're here tonight. Everyone poured their hearts and soul out, not just tonight on stage, behind the scenes. Shout out to Ben, and just Fox Music House, that everyone contributed. And so trust, faith, doing it together, and then discovering and exploring new things, new people, learning, growing. And I love what you said, to go. And I always say, meet people, rep the kingdom, go and grow. So to God the glory, and appreciate everyone's answers, and that leads to the next question, is where are we going next? And that could be, it's already a date circled on the calendar, and that could be a prayer and a dream and a vision of a new place that you want to go to. It could be just a new place in your local city, North Charleston, the Low Country, other states, other cities across the nation and world. So I'm going to pass this to Mr. Solo, our world traveler, brother, and epic electric and guitarist.
Well, I like this project, so for me, I'm seeing this project, why not a tour starting in America first? Maybe why not in Europe? Why not in Asia? And why not going back to Chad? It's gonna be awesome. Like, we travel from Chad, we came here, and we teach our music, we teach our style, and then we bring musicians, American musicians like Ashley, who plays our in style, in Chad. This is gonna be awesome.
I'm trying to think about what I'm doing next. Uh, uh, my head is going next to, like, yeah, I agree with, like, I can totally see us going to other different parts of the world, and how dynamic and how it could affect so many different people when we're crossing boundaries of different ethnicities, and we're learning from one another, and we're seeing just the beauty of God in His people. Um, Practically speaking, what I'm going next is, like, I'm thinking about, I play for my church, and so I'm thinking about music that I'm going to be doing there. So yeah, that would be mine.
Okay, thank you. I think that the next step is the result of that first step that we already took. The people that came here, most of them at the end ask the same question, what's the next thing? So I think if we put joy in people's heart, there is a lady that told me that she needed that because she was going through some things, and little words, little melodies that she heard make her feel better. So I think the will of God is for us to take care of people that are in our proximity before to go to the next step. So, like, everything starts from Israel, and then we can go all over the world. So I really want to have the next step, another big concert here in Charleston for more people, accessibility. Then from there, we can keep on traveling all over the world. Thank you.
And one thing, just in agreement, that I want to share is coming in to the World Music Concert, the North Charleston Arts Fest. Um, there was questions, haven't you done something like this before? And the answer was, it's evolving, it's growing, it's becoming. And I think all the answers are representative that just like each one of us, the growth never stops if we're open. And just to hear in agreement that, you know, this doesn't come together if it wasn't everyone saying yes and taking that next step. The same with everyone that came and supported it, and those even further that weren't here, that were praying, encouraging, sending videos, you know, prayer requests that were coming in, and the stories that we'd even have a chance to hear in this evening. So also, if you were in the room on May 4th, 2024, we would love to hear how this evening impacted you. So please let Bernoji and Mr. Solo or Ashley or myself know. So that gets to the last and final question is, what are you working on right now? And as a follow-up to that, how can we, others, help you to achieve that in 2024? Because we believe in collaboration. We believe in the power of prayer. We believe in the opportunity to hear and see one another and see the gifts and talents be released. So as I say that, I just pray on behalf of Team Velechik, Mark Coe, our prayer has been for moments like these of a space of alignment, refinement, and release centered on Jesus to see returns in the kingdom, the community, and the investment. So with that depth of prayer and space that we're a part of tonight, what are you working on, and how can others help you achieve it? Mr. Solo.
All right. So now I'm trying to work on a big collaboration, which I had my talented singer, American singer, and I had a Russian friend. So we went for a workshop that for young musicians, and I had a chance to participate twice. And I met different nationalities, people from Sweden, people from Russia, people from Argentina. So the thing was teaching our culture. You teach your music, and then you learn the other music, and after that we all play each song representing each culture, each country. So I had this idea. I was like, oh, what if I just create an album, like folk, 100% album, like the instrumental, everything, the music is gonna be from Chad, and then have a random American singer to for the voice to sing over the Chad music, and have maybe, why not someone from Russia, why not someone from, I don't know, from Iraq, singers from Iraq. And I was really trying to have this project by the end of this year or by the beginning of next year. So yeah, and also anytime when I meet people, I say, yes, I'm from Chad. They say, oh, I've never met someone from Chad before. So I met a lot of people, festival managers, which they're really trying to meet more musicians from Chad. So I think this is something I'm gonna work on it too. So why not apply for more festivals? And I think, yes, people meet Nigerians, Kenyans, other Africans, but Chad is just a small community. So people are so curious to discover our music, our style. So I'm working on applying at least like for 100 festivals in a year and see how many we get. We're going to.
I'm working on a couple of So besides playing the piano, I also write. I have a blog that I have called God Answers Prayer Every Day, and I'm in the midst of writing a new blog post about the Lord being our protector and our deliverer. And so I'm in the process of editing it. I'm also trying to get recording my song that I wrote, and so I'm working on that, getting that recorded and produced and all of that. So that's kind of what's going in my head. And then further down the road, I've started writing a book, and so that is also in the making.
Okay, everybody said they covered, in Africa we say that they walk on my tongue. That means they said everything that I wanted to say. But I personally, with that experience playing with different people from different horizon, my next plan and my project is my album that I'm working on. So hopefully it's going to be ready before the end of this year, which is going to be a melting point, mixing African song with American song, singing in diverse languages. And yes, the best way to help is to support that project. Already that we started with my manager, Chad, but we need more people that know and have connections about big studios, producers and everything, because we really want it to be original and professional. So all the support from all the corners of the world are welcome to the realization of that project. Thank you.
All right, well, some very inspiring projects, and we're here to tell you whatever you, as far as who's listening in, whatever God has placed in your heart, keep going, keep creating, keep writing, keep sharing it with the world, whether it's an audience of one or millions. So we just want to encourage one another. We're all here learning, growing, but to see each other supporting, and those ways of praying, of investing, of introducing to relationships. There's so many small things you can do. A simple text message, phone call, message to your fellow writers, creatives, musicians, artists, to tell them, keep going. I see you. I appreciate you. So we just want to continue, by God's strength, to encourage that growth in one another, and not just, saying it, but being about it, doing it, showing up. If we're in other cities, to take the time to value relationships over everything else. So one thing I just want to share that's been heavy on my heart for the city of North Charleston, and something we've been developing, and that's an in-residence that we want to invite artists, musicians, writers, entrepreneurs, designers from near and far to North Charleston to take a week, all expenses covered by angel investors in the community, to simply be. So what that looks like is creating original music, writing, launching ventures, businesses in the city of North Charleston from near and far. For those from other cities, the opportunity to find new inspiration in a city, and then also the opportunity to eat the local food, to fellowship, to connect with the community in genuine ways, and all that culminating in whatever it is that you've been called to create, to leave that artifact behind. So everything tonight has been intentional, from the stories, the songs, the relationships, to even the boarding passes and the way you entered the space and the spaces you will enter as a part of Voyage in the future. So the best way: pray, support, invest, show up, grab a cup of coffee, share a meal, discuss these, and then follow up and follow through. So just thank you, everybody, for sharing, and just your time, and in the tradition. I think some of you know where this is going, what we're going to do now to end the podcast. And thank you for those that have tuned in, and we'll make sure we drop all the the links, how you can connect with everyone on the panel and to dive deeper, to explore, to discover, and to reach out. But lastly, I want to end by sharing with Mr. Solo first, putting him on the spot, your one word from the evening that you're going to take with you. If somebody asked you, what happened at Fox Music House on May 4th, 2024 in North Charleston, South Carolina as a part of the North Charleston Arts Fest, what's that one word that you would pass on to them? And it can't be Voyage.
I will go with 2 words: positive energy.
Fun.
I didn't expect those answers to come too quick. I would say mixtura, a mixture.
I would say love, because I feel love tonight.
All right, well, thank you everyone for joining us, and we love you. Blessings.